Hey everybody, welcome to the second video of Thoughtful Monkey. My name is Mihir. In this video, we are going to talk about one of the best book in the self-help, Atomic Habits. This book is for those people who want to improve upon their habits or they want to find a way how they can break the old habits which are bad usually and how they can build new habits on top of those habits. So it's a fantastic book. I highly recommend to read it from cover to cover. It This book is quite thick, but as you start reading it, you will lose the track of time. So I definitely recommend all of you to read this book. So what we will do in this video is that I am not just going to share my quotes or thoughts which I like about this book, but also I will share the scientific facts which are connected to this book. Also, I will share my actionable tips, how I have applied in my day-to-day life and change my life using the techniques given in this book. So I hope that will be helpful for you. Everything here will be logical. So there will be no facts which will be shared with you is illogical. So that will help you in building your habits. Before moving further, if you find my video to be really helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe button and comment down your reviews about how I can improve myself with these videos. I have divided whole video into three parts. First is essence of the book, second is habit loop and 4 laws of habits, and third is actionable tips which I have applied in my life. So let's get started with the first one. In essence, this is not just a book which shares habit and its fundamental, but it shares handful of supremely practical hacks that you can apply straight away in your life. Also, it will educate you enough to play with your existing habits and how you can win over your bad habits. Second thing, this book revolves around the 4 laws which I will share in next few minutes and which named as make it obvious, make it attractive, make it satisfying and make it easy. These are the 4 laws. Second thing is that this book has very simple language and vocabulary. So it is very easy to read and easy to understand. And if you are thinking of starting your own reading habit, then this book will be ideal for non-fiction. As you can see, this is how habit loop looks like. It divided into 4 parts. First is cue, second is craving, third is response, fourth is reward. So cue are the things which present in our environment and triggers our habit consciously or subconsciously. It is a type of information which goes into our brain and initiate a desire. So it is related to the law, make it obvious. So you should make the cues of the good habit very obvious, or in the sense very visible in your environment. And you should hide the cues of the bad habits in your environment. For example, if I want to build a habit of drinking water frequently, then I will put a filled bottle of water on my desk or the places near to me. Second is craving, which is related to law, make it attractive. When the desire is created, you crave to take an action. For example, in our previous example, if you think that drinking water is not fun, so you can try the alternatives. For example, you can put orange juice or orange flavored water instead of normal water to make it more attractive. Third is response. Response is something that we get from the system. So in the case of drinking water, if you drink orange flavored water, you immediately get the response whether you like it or not. So ideally you should reduce response time as much less as you can in order to sustain that habit. But in case of bad habit, you should increase your response time as long as you can to break it, obviously. And fourth is reward. If the response is rewarding, there is high possibility that you will repeat that habit again. For example, in case of orange water, you like the taste of the orange, then there is high possibility that you will drink the orange flavored water again and again. Also, please note that this same concept of looping also applies in case of addiction, because addiction is at the end of the day is nothing but highly practiced. Now I will share 2 actionable tips which I have learned from this book and applied in my real life. First is habit of reading books. I have created certain rule for myself, which is 15 minutes per day, which is 1% of the whole day. Literally, it is very hard not to follow it. And second thing I will do is I will put this book very near to me to reduce the friction. And those 15 minutes now become 2 hours, which is 88.33% of the whole day. So, and I hope it will increase in future also. So let's understand the science behind this magic. First thing is I will start by the quote. The secret to change is to focus all your energy not on finding the old but on building the new, by Socrates. Intentionally I have put the starting point very low to reduce the friction, which is 15 minutes, because you cannot change your habit overnight, but you can insert a habit by reducing its initial barrier to very low point. Second thing is Newton's first law of motion. Simply putting, if something is in rest, it will stay at rest, and something is in motion, it will remain in motion in the same speed. So, what do you think? If you start a habit of 15 minutes per day, it will remain 15 minutes per day after a certain period of time? No, friends, it will not. It will get increase after a certain period of time because you start the process of reading. Second thing is gym logging system. So in this, if I do 10 reps of push-ups, I will note it down, or do 10 minutes of plank, I will note it down. By logging this exercise, I am challenging myself to do it better in the next week. And once I achieve that new target, I got the sense of achievement. Of course, there are certain days you might feel like not doing anything, but that is fine. That is part of the process. Overall, you are becoming better, and that's what matters. So, science behind this habit is I am reducing my response time very low as much as I can in order to enjoy the reward which I am getting very quickly by logging the new targets. So I might have think that I am not getting abs or muscles by doing this, but that's just another way of thinking, because in exercise whole game is of mindset and nothing else. If you find my content to be really helpful, then please hit a like, share and subscribe button to get such thoughts from this monkey. And please share your comments and tell me on which things I can improve upon. Thank you. Bye bye.